Carl Richards is speechless after dramatic trip to Italy with the girls from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Who is coming back for the next season of the Real Housewives of Miami? And what is happening on this pop culture streets? Girl, we have so much to talk. Welcome back. I'm Andy Shademan, and welcome to another show, another day. I'm gonna be doing a voiceover today because I am not feeling quite well, but I still needed to give you guys all the tea that is happening out there. So welcome back. If you are new here, welcome to the Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. Don't forget to subscribe right now and hit that notification bell. And if you are joining me from my other YouTube channel, well, I'm glad that you find me. I'm glad that you find the light. This is our new home, and we keep growing and growing, bringing on all of the people from the other channel, and hopefully, we are gonna be the same community that we used to be over there. But anyways, yes, I'm gonna try to keep this video like short and sweet. As I'm telling you, I'm not feeling great today. But I think this is like also a way for me to feel a little bit better, distract myself, from like feeling bad. But anyways, guys, let's start talking. There is a lot of things to talk today. Okay, first of all, are you guys watching the Real Housewives of Miami? Because we are moving into the season finale this week, and it's going to be explosive. And apparently, Adriana Demora is gonna be bringing us one of those like WTF moments that she has been giving us from years, from I think literally the very beginning of this show. And we're just here like waiting to see what is going to happen. But with the season finale coming this week, we're starting to hear rumors about what is going to be the future of the show. Now, the show has proved to be very successful. I mean, we cannot deny that. I think this is one of the group of ladies that we actually have really grown to like love and respect, and they really gave us great reality TV. But for the past, I want to say like one, maybe two seasons, there are people out there thinking that we need some kind of like a cast shakeup. Of course, not a reboot, but like some kind of like new blood, because some of the storylines are just getting to be too stale. And with the apparently with the entrance of Stephanie Shuhet, it really, really shook everything in a positive way, which kind of like proved the point that at some point we do need some kind of like new blood, right? So according to Bravo and Cocktails, there is this item going around saying that there is going to be a cast shakeup. So let me read it to you. It says, as of now, Alexia Nepola, Larsa Pippen, Lisa Hochstein, Stephanie Shuye, and Marisol Patton are essentially locked in for next season. The others, Gertie Abraira, Julia Lemigova, Adriana Demora, and Kiki Bart, are considered on the bubble, or on the shopping block as we call it. It says it's likely that two of the four won't be back. The rest of the lineup, including new additions or potential returnees, remain undecided, so this update only applies to the existing cast. However, while only time will tell which women are asked back, Gertie was the most likely of the remaining four to be given a contract for season 8. However, the challenge with Gertie is that Cass doesn't fully gel with her. Adriana is more of a toss-up because she seemed disengaged, and producers are aware of it. And Julia is the most likely to be out, largely due to fan backlash. Okay, so if we're really gonna look into this, right? Look, Alexia, Lisa Hochstein, Stephanie, and Marisol, I love them. I think they're amazing. I think they are really, really strong real housewives, Larsa, I just think that things with Larsa are so fake all the time, and she is only good to like fight, to create drama. But like, is she like good enough to like continue on the next season? Like, I have no idea, right? Now, but they're saying that Larsa it's already saved, so like it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna lose sleep because if Larsa like continues on the show or not, right? Now, when it comes to Gordy, Julia, Adriana, and Kiki, this is the thing. Kiki is proved to be one of like the fan favorites. We really like her. I don't think she will be going anywhere. In fact, we have been campaigning for Kiki to get her own mojito, right? And the thing with Gertie is what they say in there is really like it really makes a lot of sense because honestly, like no one has been able to like really connect with Gertie from the girls, and that disconnection, like really, like you can feel it, right? So, and then it comes Julia. Julia, I personally kind of like Julia, but I feel that if she doesn't get like what is going to be her storyline. And I think we saw like she's not being friends with Adriana anymore and blah blah blah. But like honestly, is that like enough to bring her back? I think part of her being on the show it's because she was kind of like the gay card of the show. Like we wanted it to see. I mean, she is the first openly lesbian housewife in Bravo history. But I think at some point that card is just gonna get tired. So like if you're still not bringing it, like are you really like gonna move on? Like there is a lot of like rich lesbians out there. So I don't know, but if I will have to put money on something, I will say that Julia will not be returning to the show, and I will say that Gertie won't be returning to the show. I will say we need to take those mojitos out and then give those two mojitos to women who have proved that are good for the show, meaning Marisol, Adriana, and Kiki, right? Now, I think the problem with Adriana is that, yes, she looked a little bit of like disengaged from this season. Um, I don't know if honestly like her birthday was like that such a big of a deal. But it's like, girl, if this is like you turning 59, imagine when you turn 60. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's going to be if she's becoming a little bit too aggressive for the season because she's still not really I like if you really think about it, she doesn't really get along with most of the women. Like I think the other women like tolerate her, or like are able to like have her there, but it's not like she has like really close friendships with any of the women. So what if we actually are seeing like three housewives go? What if we see like Gertie, Julia, and Adriana leave the show? So I think that will be very interesting. I will definitely bring back Nicole Martin. I think she was a strong housewife, and I think now she's ready to return to the show. And I will just bring two new housewives, like, but then maybe a friend. I think, oh, yeah, I think like a friend. I don't know, guys. I mean, what do you guys think in the comments below? What do you think about this one? And who would you like to see returning to the Real Housewife of Miami? All right, let's go and talk a little bit. This is just a little bit of tea, but apparently, Bravo is getting ready for their next Bravo romance interconnection. Apparently, West from Summer House was spot in a romantic date with none other than Mia from Southern Hospitality. Look, most of these like inter franchises, whatever romances, honestly, to me, looks like a lot of like PR, and kind of like bringing fandoms from one place to another. But from all of the ones that we have seen, this one actually kind of like makes sense. They are on the same age range. They have a similar group of friends. So I will definitely like, I will definitely ship them as a real couple. And maybe even Mia could, be part of Summer House. I mean, at the end of the day, Craig Conover was part of Summer House and Southern Charm for like 3 years. So I don't see the problem of this actually happening. And I think they look very good together. They were in New York in a restaurant, and they were like very, very like, you know, definitely having fun. Let's put it that way. Um, look, I don't know if you have been watching or if you watch Southern Hospitality, but that show, it is so good. It's doing so good. I think they already finished filming the new season. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if West is right for Mia or Mia is right for West. Let me know in the comments. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Real Housewives of New York. Girl, Miss Luan de Lesseps just dropped a bomb that I hope is really coming true. Talking about like a lot of things, and of course the show and the reboot and blah blah blah, and everything in general. And Luan said that initially she said that she definitely thinks that there is a place for the OGs to return to the Real Housewives of New York, right? Well, she continues by saying that there has definitely been some talk between some ladies and Bravo to return to the Real Housewife of New York. Girl, I have been saying this for like 2 years now. Look, some of the ladies from the new Roni, I love them and I think they deserve to continue. But at the end of the day, I think that Bravo needs to realize that they definitely mess it up by doing a full reboot on one of them, the most popular shows that they had. Like we literally lived for New York, right? And I think the full reboot was not a good idea. Now I have been saying, look, you just have to bring some of the new ladies and mix them with some of the old ladies, and you will definitely have like a perfect cast right there. So you could literally, I mean, look, my perfect cast has always been Erin Litchi, Giselle Tank, Saida Silva from the old ones, and look, maybe even Raquel Chevron, because I do think that she was a great housewife, right? Um, but anyways, and then you just add Luan de Lesseps and Dorinda Medley, and then if you really want to like be like crazy, give us back Caroline and Carol Radziwill. Girl, tell me that that will not be an amazing cast right there. I don't think we are talking about, oh, let's bring back Ramona. We know that that is not going to happen, right? But Luan and Dorinda are very, very loved, and I think they deserve to be the anchors of the Real Housewives of New York. I mean, this is not like when you reboot a show and you bring completely new people. No, this is reality TV, so there is nothing wrong into bringing people who were part of the franchise, right? And I think Bravo needs to understand that that's what we want as fans. And I bet that if you only gave us Luan and Dorinda back into the show, we will watch that like there is no tomorrow. And I do believe that the two of them will put the new ladies to work, because the new ladies, they are already being friends for 3 years, so they already have like established friendship. Now it's like a real group of friends, and then you bring these two, like it will be just perfection. So I'm so glad to say that there is some kind of conversations. I think Bravo is definitely playing with the idea. Now I don't know if it's going to be for the next season. I mean, look, I believe that at BravoCon we're gonna be getting a lot of answers, and that is going to be insane. But yeah, let's wait and see what is going to happen. Who would you like to see on the reboot of The Real Housewives of New York? Let me know in the comments below. All right. So now let's talk a little bit about the Real Housewife of Orange County. Apparently, Tamara Judge is giving Bravo an ultimatum. Bitch, you hear that right? An ultimatum. I'm like, ugh, Tamara, you cannot be going around doing this. Like, I get it. You hate Gretchen. Gretchen is lying on you. Like, I understand all of that, but everyone knows you do not give ultimatums to Bravo. This could literally backfire on you. You know what I mean? So let me read you this. It says Tamara won't stand for being lied about, and damn well won't stand for lies spread about her family. An insider told the U.S. Sun that when Gretchen announced that she was coming back, Tamara was excited because she cares about making the best show possible above all else. Turns out that little reality dream has been a nightmare. It's at the point now where Tamara may have to give production an ultimatum because as of right now, if Gretchen comes back next season, Tamara wants nothing to do with it. She made that clear with producers. Tamara wants to focus on her marriage and her healthy friendships outside the show, but you know Tam never say never when it comes to her show. It also says over here that Tamara has already talked with her attorneys about pursuing legal actions against Gretchen and the claims she continues to make against her and her family. She is having a meeting with her legal team on Monday and will go over all of her options. She didn't want it to get to this, but Gretchen won't keep her mouth shut and is spreading lies. Oh, okay. So this is the thing. I believe that what Gretchen did honestly was very disgusting. Okay. I think that, and this is what I feel, guys. I feel that Gretchen lied to Katie and Jennifer on that dinner at Maestro's and said, "Yes, I got super drunk on the naked wasted dinner. I went to the hospital next day and they found something." I think she did that in order to, or expecting that that rumor will make its way into the show. So it will be a big thing, right? In order to take down Tamara and maybe even snatch her orange, right? I believe that Katie took the bait, and went with the rumor, and Jennifer is not getting involved because Jennifer needs the Bravo coins and she cannot afford to, lose this job, right? Katie, on the other hand, she does not really need the Bravo coins, she can live, her life without the show. So anyways, but it's all coming from Gretchen. I believe that she lied there. And now after, she's seeing that all of this shit, was not gonna work out, then she is now creating this rumor about Tamara Judge, hooking up with this guy from 98 Degrees. And it's kind of like, when is going to be enough, right? Like, why are you gonna keep creating rumors about Tamara Judge? So at this point, I do have to give it to Tamara that I understand why she is fed up, why she will say, this girl is disgusting. I don't want to like be around her. However, as I was saying at the beginning, Bravo doesn't like ultimatums, and I believe that Tamara should know how to play this game by now, right? I don't believe that suing her or telling Bravo and all of those things is the right way to do things. If you're gonna try to beat Gretchen, you have to beat her in her own game, which is the Real Housewives game. Okay, because at the end of the day, I don't think suing her or giving Bravo ultimatums is really gonna like do anything. I think it's a waste of time, and I don't think it's the right thing for Tamara to do either. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How do you feel about that? All right. Ooh, girl, I'm like so much talk and like everything is moving. But anyways, let's talk a little bit about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Carl Richards just make the announcement that girl, the trip to Italy that they took while filming the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was explosive, dramatic, and insane. She literally goes on and says that she cannot believe some of the things that happen over there, and that is definitely like one of those very explosive moments for the Real Housewife franchise. Look, I know that they need the views, but Real Housewife of Beverly Hills has been known for giving us literally Real Housewife history. From you are an alcoholic to now we say it. The Taylor Armstrong situation to Amsterdam. Like Beverly Hills have gave us really good moments. So if you're gonna say that this trip to Italy is going to be going to the books of Real Housewives, not even Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but like Real Housewives in general, girl, you better be prepared because we are gonna hold you onto that. Like I want to see some very explosive shit happening. Like I want to be like, I don't know, clip to my TV, screaming at my TV, as this is happening. But, I have the clip. I'm going to show the clip to you guys. So look at this.
Laura says, how was Italy? Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag there. I never said I was there, but everyone else seemed to say we were. So it was, wow. That's all I can say. I'm a little speechless after Italy, to be honest. Italy is one of my favorite places to visit. The most beautiful to me, and the people and the food, everything about it. I just love it so much. Yeah, it was very intense as far as housewives go. Very, very. Laura says, how was Italy?
So, like, if you see like Kyle's face, like I don't think she's kidding. I don't think she is just doing it to bring viewers. I think for real something happened in Italy that we have not been really told. So I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm always rooting for Beverly Hills. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. All right, so now let's move on and talk a little bit about what is happening on these pop culture streets, girl. So, Miss Sarah Michelle Gellar, I am so excited because, girl, first of all, she is working on the reboot, well, not even reboot, but she's working on the new Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I have to tell you, like, the way that I was obsessed with that show, the amount of time that I have seen that show, like, it's insane. I love Buffy. And for so many years, it was like such a no answer into like a reboot or bringing it back again or whatever, and now it is a reality. They are filming, they are doing the whole thing. We don't know who is coming back, but it's going to be insane. Now Sarah Michelle Gellar is definitely teasing us, saying that it is not a reboot, so don't expect like a new Buffy or anything. It's actually going to be taking place 25 years later, after the last episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So it's going to be very interesting. She's also saying it that she's doing this literally for the fans, because the fans, we have been asking for this for many, many, many years. So and she hopes that that we will appreciate it. To be very honest with you, I'm gonna watch it and I'm going to enjoy it, because yes, this is something that we have been asking for, and I don't want to do her any wrong, And I'm very excited to see how they're gonna deal with this, how they're gonna be dealing with Don's death. As you know, the actress Michelle, she passed away. So there is a lot of things. Who is coming back, who is not coming back, what is going to happen. Um, but anyways, the tea is that Miss Sarah Michelle Gellar was getting a little bit of backlash, not because of Buffy, but because she gave her 16-year-old daughter for her birthday a car, and a kind of like an expensive car. But honestly, to me, it's not even that expensive. It's like a Jeep, okay? And some people were losing their shit of why she will give her 16-year-old that car. And I'm like, come on. Like, is these people doesn't have anything else to do with their lives? Like, first of all, it is so normal to give your kid for their 16 years old, their sweet 16, a car. Like, that has happened since I can remember, okay? Second of all, it's not like she gave her like a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini or anything, right? It's a Jeep. And third of all, even if it was, I don't know, a $1 million car, girl, it is her money, it is her daughter. She can do whatever the fuck she wants to do? So, like, honestly, people giving her shit to Sarah for giving her daughter a car, I'm like, come on, like, get alive, honestly. Like, who cares? I mean, we have people here receiving diamonds and businesses and all kind of shit. Like a car, a Jeep, and people want to give Sarah a hard time over a Jeep. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below about that one. Now, this one is this is a funny one, as well, not a funny one, but like, girl. Okay, we all know what is happening with Jimmy Kimmel, right? So they went put out of the air by the ABC and the FFC and all of that, and there is having a lot of drama surrounded by that, and there has been a lot of backlash. There has been protests in front of like Disney and the offices here in California, in New York, in like everywhere, right? People are fed up. They don't think that the FFC has to like be in the middle of all of these. People are saying that this is going against the Constitution, and Disney lost literally overnight like billions of dollars, billions, okay, over this. Well, guess what? ABC was like, oopsie, you know what? Actually, we're gonna give him the show back. Girl, this is so like, girl. So I'm gonna read you this. It says that Jimmy Kimmel Live will return to ABC on Tuesday night. The Walt Disney Company tells TMC in a statement on Monday. Last Wednesday, we made the decision to suspend production on the show to avoid further inflaming a tense situation at an emotional moment for our country. It is a decision we made because we felt some of the comments were ill-timed and thus insensitive. We have spent the last day having thoughtful conversations with Jimmy, and after those conversations, we reached the decision to return the show on Tuesday. Girl, shut the fuck up. Like, we all know the only reason you are returning the show is because everyone was canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions. Everyone was stopped going to the parks. Everyone was canceling ESPN, Hulu. Like, girl, people were going crazy. You were losing billions of dollars. I mean, they want to play this game of politics. Girl, what matters here, it's coins, it's money. You think that they're gonna want to lose all of that money? But anyways, yes. So Jimmy Kimmel will be back on Tuesday. Let me know how you guys feel about that situation. Okay. Now, last but not least, before we go, so as you know, Justin Bieber has been announced to like headline one of the days at Coachella next year. Some people are going crazy. People are saying that it's going to be a great show, blah, blah, blah. Well, apparently now they are saying that the reason why he decided to return to Coachella and perform for absolutely everyone, it's all because of Hailey Bieber. Apparently, she was the driving force behind Justin's decision. Like he was offered this, he was on the fence because he is kind of like going through a moment where he's kind of like trying to discover himself and to like really see what's better for him. But apparently, according to Hailey Bieber, uh, I'm sorry, according to a source, they're saying that Hailey Bieber was the one who like pushed him and told him, "You have to do this." Like your album is being successful. This is the moment that you have to return and prove the world that you are the Justin Bieber that everyone loves and enjoy. Also, maybe because she needs him to be doing something, and like maybe making some money. But girl, I mean, look, I I remember like I used to like Justin Bieber. It's just like now he's like so crazy that I'm afraid that he's gonna become like the next Kanye West, like with all the craziness. But let's wait and see. I mean, the album, yes, they have been successful on the sense that it has like a lot of like streams, but it has not been successful like number wise, like money wise. But the fans are definitely Justin Bieber's fans liked it. They have been listening to it. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see him like singing "Baby" again. I don't know. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below about that situation right there. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. That's it. I'm sorry that I cannot be present on camera. Hopefully, if tomorrow I feel better, I'll be back filming in the camera. But you know what? At the end of the day, what matters is that I am giving you all the tea. Thank you for everything. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. If you want any information about how to support my channel or follow me on my other social media, go to the links on the description below. All the information is right there. I love you guys, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.